you want to skip the dance?
Yeah, I don't want to see any of those people anyway.
You want off?
Sure.
Is anyone ever content? Our teenage depression grows our disillusionment. We fear our parents, our city, ourselves. It's been 3 years since she last dated. She isn't sure if it's her own intimacy issues or her utter lack of interest. But God, does she feel lonely?
Can you remind me to take my quiz later?
Sure.
All right, Chloe, it's good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Now, you wrote to me.
Yes.
What do you think you're doing that is change-worthy?
Well, I'm always on my phone 24/7, so it kind of feels like I don't think normal people are supposed to be on their phone so much.
Yeah.
And the fact that I can't go anywhere without my phone, and I really just, I can't do anything without it, because when it's not with me, it doesn't, I don't feel complete, and I feel very scared that.
You have it with you now?
Yes.
You actually have kind of a strap to you. Are you looking at it now?
Yeah. Sorry. Trying my hardest to keep it.
Yeah, can I see your phone?
Sure.
Yeah. What would you do if your phone just went away right now?
I'd probably cry.
I believe that the growth in my head, this one, right here, I think that it is not really a tumor, not an uncontrolled, undirected little bubbling pot of flesh, but that it is in fact a new organ, a new part of the brain. I think that massive doses of Videodrome signal will ultimately create a new outgrowth of the human brain, which will produce and control hallucination to the point that it will change human reality. After all, there is nothing real outside our perception of reality, is there? You can see that, can't you?
I love this dish because it takes advantage of summer eggplant and fresh herbs grown in your garden. Plus, it's a great vegetarian.
Hours later, her mom woke up and
after winning a landmark lawsuit against the Florida facility for more than 200 she shared with her siblings. They were all sleeping.
Imagine being held captive in a basement, and when police arrive, you think you're free. You call
It's how Japanese A5 Reggie stick is cooked.
In the 1980s, girls in Belgium started vanishing. The local community in Brussels was understandably.
Netflix's Maya Kowalski has filed a criminal complaint claiming she was sexually abused at Johns Hopkins.
I tell you, if I ever talk to my mom the way she talks to me,
of circulatory shock.
Imagine dying from shock. Like, you're so shocked you just die.
Never thought about that.
They met each other a few months ago at a football game. They both sat alone in the back of the student section, one out of shyness, the other out of contempt. One fears breaking out of her rich inner world, and the other fears she'll never leave. Together they mask their anxieties in harmonious scrolling and interests outside of themselves.
Fuck. I forgot to take my quiz.
So if Terry Melcher really went back to the Spawn Ranch 3 times after the murders, how could the motive be that Manson is angry with Terry? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. What are they trying to hide?
I don't know. What do you think?
Maybe it's the CIA trying to squash the hippie movement?
How so?
You don't want to hear me rant.
But I do.
What about your quiz?
Screw it.